Okay, so now maybe the time where you have to figure out what you want to research, what your topic is. Now, if you're researching for an English class, usually this will be a little more open and you get to choose whatever you want that interests you, or something that has two sides, or that you could argue, or that you could examine both sides, or maybe you're just supposed to inquire about something. Well, for some of us, that's super easy. Like the person sitting next to you might totally know what they're doing, and you're kind of freaking out because you don't know what to do. That would be me. And there are some really cool ways to explore some topic ideas, and I'm going to show you what those are. One is just to look in the news. Look in the news around you. Find magazines, find newspapers. Look at headlines on major news sites like CNN or NBC or Fox News or NPR. Pull up some of those news apps and explore those headlines and see what's trending right now. Another option is to look at some magazines. Maybe you have magazines at home. Time magazine is a great one. For current issues. National Geographic is a great magazine to look at some issues more related to the environment and the world. I grabbed these out of Mr. Cantrell's room. They're also in Mrs. Carlson's room, the New York Times up front. You might be going, we have to read these for in class, but they are chock full of really great topics. So here's one. Unnatural disasters are powerful hurricanes like Harvey and Irma a sign that climate change is beginning to wreak havoc? So maybe, I'll decide climate change would be something worth exploring. If you open up the magazines, you'll find in the table of contents all other kinds of topics. The gun debate is kind of a popular topic right now, but that's a very broad subject. So maybe reading an article here would give you a smaller lens or smaller way to kind of focus in on the topic. Here's another one. This is about protesting the gun debate. So maybe that would switch the angle a little bit. This one, Death in 20 Seconds, is about the epidemic hitting our country of opioid addiction. So that's a possibility. This one, will Alexa take the witness stand? This is about our privacy. Is our privacy being jeopardized by all of these internet connected devices in our home? Are you addicted to your cell phone? This one was the table of contents, cars on Mars. Maybe you're interested in the exploration of technology in space. So as you can see, lots and lots of ways just to kind of pique your interest by looking around you, looking at the headlines and the topics around you. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is how to use our databases to help you explore as well. And I showed you the website here earlier. I think I had you bookmark it in your resource folder, but we are going under resources to research databases. And I have bookmarked right here. Do you see it says username and passwords? Click here. I've opened that doc so that I have the passwords I need, because a couple of our databases are password protected, meaning our district pays for them. We don't want everybody in the country to come to our website and get on our resources for free, because it's a service we're providing. I would suggest, if you are in the topic exploration stage, to start with SIRS, which says the issues researcher. So if you click on SIRS, the password is on this sheet. It says EBSCO, here's the password and username, but all other databases, here's the username and password. 1044 Pete JH, password CRAEA. So that is already in. I'm going to log in. It has me hit this link right here one more time to get in. And the landing page in SIRS is full of information, leading issues, trending pro and con leading issues. So you have school shootings, electric vehicles, gender identity, gun control. These are what's trending right now. Smokeless tobacco, that's kind of a trending right now. The border. You can view all the issues by clicking on this button. You can browse all the pro-con issues by major category here. So let's say you don't know what you're interested in, but you kind of think technology is something cool. So you could click on the technology link and it brings you up all of the subcategories. And what's neat about SIRS, so maybe let's say you're interested in violence in the mass media. Click on that, and This database gives you a question to help center your research. Should the government restrict content to remove violence from the media? And it also even gives you two viewpoints. This is what one side thinks, and this is what the other side thinks. And they also give you a few articles to start you off in your research process. So there's so much value to be had in the databases, and I'm going to show you in another tutorial how to actually sift through them. But right now, I would think that just using them as a starting point for maybe finding a topic would be extremely helpful.